All right, we're back. So once again, let's do the black blade now on the L'Oreal, which this fan was produced by the manufacturer Pelonis, and they actually produced this fan for the company L'Oreal. So here we go.
For the past few nights, a member of Congress has been sleeping on the steps of the U.S. Capitol, protesting the failure of the House to extend the federal moratorium on evictions before going on vacation. The moratorium was put in place in September by the CDC. It expired on Saturday. Now, back in June, that moratorium barely survived a Supreme Court challenge when Justice Brett Kavanaugh, who's the deciding vote, chose not to strike it down, he said, because, well, it was about to expire anyway. Now, the moratorium's lapse leaves more than 3.6 million Americans in danger of losing their homes. I'm joined now by that member of Congress who has been sleeping outside the Capitol since the House went home, Congressman Cory Bush, Democrat from Missouri, who's experienced housing insecurity herself. Congressman Bush, good to have you. And why this is not an action that every member of Congress would take every day. Why is this so important to you?
You know, I am just a strong believer in, first of all, humans helping humans. You know, that's how I ended up out of the situations that I was in. Someone reached out, someone helped me. You know, my family was there.
You can tell that the spinner that helps hold the blade on here, it's not out of balance, but it's just warped. That's what happens when you get stuff like that from the China buttholes. This spinner right here, or the cap, I call it spinner, but the cap that helps hold the blade in place off of my Pelonis. Yeah, this one is warped too, but the one that you saw me put on there, that black one, came off my sister's Pelonis. Because if you can recall correctly, I bought that blade for hers so that I remove air correctly. So we took the damaged blade out and tossed it, and I kept the spinner from it. Now it's on my black Pelonis, of course, with the white blade for right now, but there you go. So as long as it does its job and it helps hold the blade on, that's what matters, even if it's warped. So that's the reason why I'm not tossing these caps out, or spinners, as I like to call them. All right, so let's see what we got.
That has been made both by the National Association of Realtors and the Landlord Lobby and those who have made these arguments in front of the Supreme Court as well, that essentially the original eviction exceeded the authority the CDC had, but more what I've heard from them recently is, look, the pandemic is not where it was in September. Yes, the Delta variant's out there, but this can't be a policy that's extended forever. So now is the time to bring it to a close. What do you say to that?
No way. No way. Because we're talking about 7 million people, possibly up to 11 million people. It would be bad enough if it was 20.
All right, this is what it looks like. Let me zoom the camera in a little bit so y'all can see it.
But millions
All
of
right.
people will be out on the street, forced out of their homes.
Sorry that I might be cut out the video a little bit. The video screen here. Let me see. Okay. All right, let's run it. Let's see what we got. Non-oscillation mode and oscillation mode.
Eviction. No, that is not good enough. We are talking about the highest government of the United States of America. This is unacceptable. We have to do better by people. And the other thing is this. People look to us because there is nobody else that
My apologies. I know y'all want to hear the wind stream.
make sure that this is done. We can't sit around and point the finger at anybody. We have to get it done. And I think about those moments when I was unhoused, when I was sleeping out of a car.
This fan is not all that powerful, but yet it gets the job done. I think the motor is underrated. The motor is definitely not the motor that Pelonis used. So I know some parts is from Pelonis, but the motor is probably from somebody else. It's just kind of underrated. Even with the original blade on there, the white blade, it's still kind of underpowered in my opinion. But it's not like it don't move nowhere, because it does. It gets the job done. All right, let's put it in oscillation mode. It oscillates very well.
So many problems, so many difficulties, so many barriers to being able to move out of that place. I will not sit by and be quiet because we want to talk about procedure, protocol, and let's just do the job to make sure people are taken care of. We can go deal with court cases, we can deal with the state.
Hopefully y'all can hear the wind stream. If not, my apologies to you. Suppose I can move the camera up a little bit more. I don't know if that'll help. Because right now it's oscillating, but hopefully you'll be able to hear the wind stream.
We don't think we have legal authority to extend it. It narrowly survived the court challenge anyway. It has to be something that Congress would actually do. You're there because you want Congress to come back and pass it. But even if it did,
Yeah, this fan oscillates very well.
It is sort of like one thing, one
Wow, it oscillates very well. Like it doesn't stall at all.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
kind of
smooth
going
on
back to
both
that
sides. You
last
rarely see
question
that on a cheap fan like this.
on whether the White House should go ahead and get this the moratorium reinstated. I understand what the CDC is saying. I understand that there could be a court challenge. We get that, but that won't take 2 days. That'll take a little. That timing will give us an opportunity to be able to bring the caucus back and be able to get those votes. But then also, if the
Wow,
Senate
that thing
can't do
oscillates
anything with the
so
House,
smooth.
excuse me, our work done because the Senate can't do anything or do anything with it. If we don't even start, we
Yeah, this is probably one of my best oscillators out there as far
we
as
have to do that. We cannot
the
let
blade
the
spin. But as far
situation
as the spin down time, yeah, it's kind of
like this
whack.
go on to do. We need to do
But you
our
know
part.
what?
That's what the people elected us for. Otherwise, the
That's
Senate
just
can't
how
do
it
anything.
is. 'Cause I don't deal with PSC motors like that, Jordan. I don't deal with trying to split motors open and do all that kind of stuff and oil it and all that mess.
90% of it has been undistributed. This to
About the
me
only thing I might be able to do is without pulling anything apart is just take the blade off and get some zoom spout and maybe oil the front bearing
state coffers and not getting distributed.
and see if that make a difference on the spin down. But other than that, it oscillates very well.
Absolutely, it has to
Looks
change
pretty cool with the black blade in here.
calling on states
It's like the other one with the white blade.
local governments to go ahead to have those funds to go ahead and get those funds out. Don't
Like,
let
that looks
those
super
areas
cool too.
give the funds out because we're trying to keep people in their homes, and that was money that
Yeah,
was
I think a
saved.
Polar should have
Let's
did it.
let's
I go again with a
let's get
Polar,
that right.
whatever.
Get that.
I think
We
Polona
need
should
those
have did it
funds out.
like
We
that
said the
though.
funds weren't there, but we're talking
Yeah,
about the funds
that would have
being
been
there.
cool.
$40 billion, billions with the B, sitting there while
All
people
right,
are
so that's it. Thanks for watching the Mount the Fan Man and out.